Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this series of video, we will learn how to solve problems on trigonometry. So let's start. Now in example number 1, we have been given the value of sine theta, that is 7 by 25. This is given. We have been told to find the value of cos theta and tan theta. So for solving this exercise, you have to remember three basic formulas, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. These are the fundamental trigonometric identities. Fundamental trigonometric identities or identity formula. So for finding cos theta, we will use the first formula, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Sine theta is 7 by 25, so 7 by 25 square plus cos square theta equals to 1. Therefore cos square theta will be 1 minus 7 by 25 whole square. This is 1 minus 7 square is 49 and 25 square is 625. This will be 625 minus 49 upon 625. Now 625 minus 49 will be 6, 9, 10, 15, 6, 11, 4, 76. This will be 576 upon 625. Therefore cos square theta will be 576 upon 625. Now taking square root on both the sides, therefore cos theta will be of root of 576 is 24. Therefore 20 cos theta is 24 by 25. Now we have to find the value of tan theta. For tan theta we can use the formula tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. Sin theta we know, that is 7 upon 25, and cos theta is 24 upon 25. Therefore 7 upon 25, this will go up 25 by 24. 25 will cancel, and 7 by 24. Therefore the value of tan theta is equals to 7 upon 24. Now in question number 2, the question is, if tan theta equals to 3 by 4, then find the values of sec theta and cos theta. So your tan theta equals to 3 by 4, this is given. So for finding for sec theta, we will use the identity formula, that is 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. This will be 1 plus tan square theta, tan theta is 3 by 4 square equals to sec square theta. Therefore 1 plus 9 by 16, this will be sec square theta. Now 16, 1 the 16 plus 9 upon 16, this is sec square theta. 16 plus 9 is 25 upon 16, this is sec square theta. Now taking square root on both the sides, we get 5 by 4. This is sec theta. We also know that cos theta is 1 upon sec theta. Therefore cos theta will be 1 upon 5 by 4, which is 4 by 5. Therefore the value of cos theta is 4 by 5 and sec theta is equals to 5 by 4. Now in question number 3, the question is if cot theta equals to 40 by 9, so find the values of cosec theta and sin theta. So for this question, cot theta is given, that is 40 by 9. For this we can use the formula, the third identity formula, that is 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cos x square theta. So 1 plus cot theta is 40 by 9 square, this is cos x square theta. So 1 plus 40 square is 4 square is 16 and 2 zeros, 9 square is 81, this will be cos x square theta. So 1, you can write here 1600 plus 81 upon 81, this will be equals to cos x square theta. Therefore 1681 upon 81, this will be equals to cos x square theta. Now taking square root on both sides, we get 1681 upon 81 equals to cos theta. Now square root of 1681 is 41 and square root of 81 is 9. This will be cosec theta. So we got the value of cosec theta. So inverse of cosec theta is sin theta, or vice versa. So sin theta is 1 upon cosec theta. So this will be 1 upon 41 upon 9, which is 9 by 41. Therefore the value of cosec theta is 41 by 9 and sin theta is 9 by 41. Now in question number 4, the question is if phi sec theta minus 12 cosec theta equals to 0, find value of sec theta, cos theta and sin theta. So we start with solution. The given equation is phi sec theta minus 12 cosec theta equals to 0. We can take 12 cosec theta on right hand side, this will be 12 equals 12 cosec theta. Sec can be written as 1 upon cos, this is equals to, and cosec is 1 upon sin. So we just write here sec theta is 1 upon cos theta and cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta. Now taking sin theta on the left hand side, so sin theta upon cos theta, and taking 5 in the denominator, this will be 12 by 5. Sin theta divided by cos theta is tan. So therefore tan theta is 12 by 5. Now we got tan theta. So for finding the value of sec theta, we can find it by using the identity formula, that is 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. So therefore 1 plus 12 by 5 square is sec square theta, which is 1 plus 144 upon 25. This will be 25 plus 144 upon 25 sec square theta equals to now 144 plus 25, 549 to 6, 169. This will be 116 upon 25. Now taking square root on both the sides, we get sec theta equals to root of 169 is 13 and root of 25 is 5. So sec theta equals to 13 by 5. Now for finding cos theta is 1 upon sec theta. So cos theta will be 1 upon 13 by 5, which is 5 by 13. This will be 2, this will be 3. Third answer. Now we have a value of tan theta, which is 12 by 5, and we have value of cos theta. So sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. Now we have the value of tan theta and cos theta. So we substitute here. So sin theta will be tan theta into cos theta, which is tan theta is 12 by 5 and cos theta we got is 5 by 13. We can add from 1 and 3. So 5 and 5 will cancel. This will be 12 by 13. Therefore sin theta is 12 by 13. Now in question number 5, we have been given if tan theta equals to 1, then find the value of sin theta plus cos theta upon sec theta plus cosec theta. So start the solution. So tan theta equals to 1. This is given. So and also we know that tan 45 degree, this is also 1. So from comparing both we will get theta is 45 degree. It is 45 degree. So now substituting the value of theta in the given equation, sin theta plus cos theta upon sec theta plus cosec theta. This will be sin of 45 plus cos of 45 upon sec of 45 degree plus cosec of 45 degree. So this will be the value of sin 45 is 1 upon root 2, cos 45 is 1 upon root 2 again, sec 45 is cos inverse, that is root 2, and cosec is 1 upon sin, that will be also root 2. Write the reason here. Sin 45 equals to cos 45 equals to 1 upon root 2, and cos theta is equals cos theta is 1 upon cos theta is 1 upon sec theta, and cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta. So this will be 1 upon root 2 is common, so 1 plus 1 upon 2 root 2, because there is 1 here. This will be 2 upon root 2 upon 2 root 2. So we will get 2 upon root 2 into 1 upon 2 root 2. 2 and 2 get cancelled. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So therefore the value of sin theta plus cos theta upon sec theta plus cosec theta is 1 by 2. Now in question number 6, first one, we have to prove that sin square theta upon cos theta plus cos theta equals to sec theta. So we have to prove the right hand side equals to left hand side. So first we will write left hand side equals to sin square theta upon cos theta plus cos theta. So cos theta we can multiply this here. This will be sin square theta plus cos square theta upon cos theta. Now the identity formula, sin square theta plus cos square theta, this is equals to 1. So we can add 1 here, 1 upon cos theta. So 1 upon cos theta is sec theta upon cos theta equals to sec theta. Therefore this is equal to sec theta, this is which is right hand side. Therefore left hand side equals right hand side, hence proved. Now in second question, the question is cos square theta into 1 plus tan square theta. We have to prove this equals to 1. So taking left hand side, which is cos square theta into 1 plus tan square theta. We know cos square theta, we know 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta. This is an identity formula. So 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. This is cos square theta into, now sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. So sec square theta is 1 upon cos square theta. Cos square theta cancel. This is equals to 1. Therefore left hand side equals to right hand side, hence proved. So we can write this as, therefore cos square theta into 1 plus tan square theta equals to 1. Now in third one, the question is under root 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta. This is equals to sec theta minus tan theta. So taking the left hand side, which is under root 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta. So now while solving this type of sums, first we have to do is multiply the left hand side with the conjugate of the numerator, which is 1 plus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta into numerator denominator both. So this will be 1 minus sin square theta. The reason is a minus b into a plus b is a square minus b square, and this will be 1 plus sin theta the whole square. Now this can be written as under root 1 minus sin square theta upon 1 plus sin theta the whole square into under root. Now this square and square root get cancelled, and cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1, the identity formula. So this will be under root cos square theta upon 1 plus sin theta. This square get cancelled, therefore cos theta upon 1 plus sin theta. Now for bringing sec theta here, we will again multiply it by conjugate of the denominator. So 1 minus sin theta upon 1 minus sin theta. This can be written as cos theta into 1 minus sin theta upon 1 minus sin square theta. So cos theta into 1 minus sin theta. 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta by the formula of identity. So one cos get cancelled. So 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta. So we have to prove that this is sec theta minus tan theta. So we can distribute this as 1 minus cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now 1 upon cos theta is sec theta, and sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. So therefore this will be sec theta minus tan theta. Therefore under root 1 minus sin theta upon 1 plus sin theta, this is equals to sec theta minus tan theta, hence proved. Now question number 4 is sec theta minus cos theta into cot theta plus tan theta is equals to tan theta into sec theta. So solution, taking left hand side. So this is sec theta minus cos theta into cot theta plus tan theta. So first we'll write sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta, and cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta, and tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. So substituting the value of sec theta here, this is 1 upon cos theta minus cos theta upon cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta plus tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. This will be cos theta multiplied by here, this will be 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta, and this is cos square theta plus sin square theta upon sin theta into cos theta. Now using the identity formula, sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1, therefore 1 minus cos square theta will be sin square theta. Therefore this will be 1 minus, this is sin square theta on cos theta into, now cos square theta plus sin square theta, this is given here, this is 1 upon sin theta into cos theta. Now we have to find the left hand side equals to tan theta into sec theta. So sin theta will sin theta will cancel, and first we want sin theta, so we will write sin theta upon cos theta into 1 upon cos theta, which is sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta, and 1 upon cos theta is sec theta. Therefore sec theta minus cos theta into cot theta minus plus tan theta is equals to tan theta into sec theta, hence proved. Now in question number 5, the question is cot theta plus tan theta, this is equals to cosec theta multiplied by sec theta. So we are first taking the left hand side, cot theta plus tan theta. So we know cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta, and tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. So this will be cos theta upon sin theta plus sin theta upon cos theta. So cos theta into cos theta is cos square theta, sin theta will multiply here, this will be sin square theta upon sin theta into cos theta. Now using the identity formula, cos square theta plus sin square theta is equals to 1. Therefore this will be 1 upon sin theta into cos theta, which will be 1 upon sin theta into 1 upon cos theta, which can be written as cosec theta into sec theta, because 1 upon sin is cosec theta and 1 upon cos theta is sec theta. So therefore cot theta plus tan theta is equals to cosec theta into sec theta. Therefore left hand side equals to right hand side. Now in sixth question, the question is 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta. This is equals, we have to prove this is equals to sec theta plus tan theta. So taking the left hand side, which is 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta. So we can we can use the formula 1 plus tan square theta equals to sec square theta. We will use the formula in this question. For that we have to first multiply and divide the left hand side with the conjugate of the denominator, that is sec theta plus tan theta. The conjugate is basically changing the sign of between sign. So sec theta plus tan theta. So this will be sec theta plus tan theta upon sec square theta minus tan square theta. Now 1 plus tan square is sec square theta. Therefore sec square theta minus tan square theta will be 1. So this will be remain sec theta plus tan theta upon 1. Then this is sec theta plus tan theta, which is right hand side. Therefore left hand side equals to right hand side. Therefore 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta, this is equals to sec theta plus tan theta. Hence proved. Now question number 7 given is sine raised to 4 theta minus cos raised to 4 theta. This will be equals to 1 minus 2 cos square theta. So for this solution is first we will write the left hand side, that is sine raised to 4 theta minus cos raised to 4 theta. Sine raised to 4 theta can be written as sine square theta the whole square, and cos raised to 4 theta can also be written as cos square the whole square. So for the now sine square theta minus cos square theta, this is basically a plus b into a minus b is also a square minus b square. So we can extend this as sine square theta plus cos square theta into sine square theta minus cos square theta. This will be sine square theta plus cos theta is 1, and sine square theta minus cos square theta, this will be multiplied. So we can write this as basically sine square theta minus cos square theta. Now sine square theta, we can write sine square theta plus cos square theta, this is 1. So we can write sine square theta as 1 minus cos square theta. So for this, because we want only cos, so we can write this as 1 minus cos square theta minus cos square theta. This 1 minus cos square theta plus minus cos square theta will be 2 cos square theta. This will be right. This is right hand side. Therefore left hand side will be equals to right hand side. Therefore we can write this as sine raised to 4 theta minus cos raised to 4 theta. This is equals to 1 minus 2 cos square theta. Hence proved. Now in question number 8, we have to prove that sec theta plus tan theta is equals to cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta. So the left hand side is sec theta plus tan theta. Now we know that 1 upon cos theta is sec theta, and tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. So this will be 1 upon cos theta plus tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. So the denominator is cos theta, and this will be 1 plus sin theta. Now for further simplifying, we will multiply this by the conjugate, that is 1 minus sin theta upon 1 minus sin theta. This will be 1 minus sin square theta. The reason is a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Therefore this will be 1 minus sin square theta upon cos into 1 minus sin theta. So 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta from the identity formula, which is cos square theta plus sin square theta equals to 1. Therefore 1 minus sin square theta is cos square theta upon cos theta into 1 minus sin theta. So 1 cos theta gets cancelled here, and this cancel. This will be cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta. Therefore left hand side equals to right hand side. Therefore sec theta plus tan theta is equals to cos theta upon 1 minus sin theta. Hence Now in question number 9 we have given tan theta plus 1 upon tan theta. This is 2, and we have to show that tan square theta plus 1 upon tan square theta also equals to 2. So for this question, this is tan theta plus 1 upon tan theta equals to 2. So left hand side, taking left hand side, that is tan theta plus 1 upon tan theta. So squaring, we want square on in the denominator and also in the numerator. So we'll do squaring on both the sides. That will be tan square theta, tan theta plus 1 by tan theta, the whole square, and 2 square. Therefore for squaring we will use the formula of a plus b the whole square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square. This will be tan square theta plus 2 into a is tan theta, and b is 1 upon tan theta plus tan square theta, 1 upon tan square theta. This will be equal to 4. So therefore tan theta will get cancelled, and tan square theta plus 2 plus 1 upon tan square theta will be equals to 4. Therefore this 2 will go here. Therefore tan square theta plus 1 upon tan square theta will be 4 minus 2, which is 2. Therefore tan square theta plus 1 upon tan square theta equals to 2. Hence proved. Now in question number 10, the question is tan a upon 1 plus tan square a the whole square plus cot a upon 1 plus cot square a the whole square. We have to prove this is equals to sin a into cos a. Now taking left hand side, this is tan a upon 1 plus tan square a the whole square plus cot a into 1 plus cot square a into the whole square. So using the identity formula, 1 plus tan square a, this is equals to sec square a, and 1 plus cot square a, this is equals to cosec square a. Therefore tan a upon this will be sec square a the whole square plus this will be cot a upon 1 plus cot square is cosec square, so this will be cosec square a the whole square. Now this can be written as tan a into 1 upon sec raised to 4a plus this can be written as cot a into 1 upon cosec raised to 4a. So we know that sec theta is 1 upon cos theta and cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta. So therefore this will, and tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta, and cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta. So this can be written as sin a upon cos a into cos raised to 4a plus this will be cos a upon sin a into sin raised to 4a. So this will be 1 cos a will get cancelled, 1 sin will get cancelled. This will be sin a into cos cube a plus cos a into sin cube a. So we can take here sin a into cos a common, and this will be cos square a plus sin square a. We know the identity formula, that is cos square a plus sin square a is equals to 1. So therefore sin a into cos a, this will be equal to 1. This will be sin a into cos a. This is right hand side. Therefore left hand side equals to right hand side. Therefore tan a upon 1 plus tan square a the whole square plus cot a upon 1 plus cot square a the whole square, this is equals to sin a into cos a. Hence proved. Now 11th question is sec raised to 4a into 1 minus sin raised to 4a minus 2 tan square a equals to 1. So now taking the left hand side, which is sec raised to 4a to 1 minus sin raised to 4a minus 2 tan square a. Now sec can be written as 1 upon cos, so this will be 1 upon cos 4 raised to 4a, and this will be written as 1 minus sin square a into 1 plus sin square a, and tan theta can be written as sin theta upon cos theta, which will be 2 into sin square a upon cos square a. So 1 minus sin square, by using the formula cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, so 1 minus sin square is cos square theta. So this will be 1 upon cos raised to 4a into 1 minus sin square is cos square a into 1 plus sin square a minus 2 into sin square a upon cos square a. So cos square will get cancelled, so this will be 1 plus sin square a upon cos square a minus 2 into sin square a upon cos square a. So denominator will be common, so this will be cos square a upon 1 plus sin square a minus 2 sin square a. Sin a 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so this will be 1 minus sin square a upon cos square a. We know that 1 minus sin square a is cos square theta, so this will be cos square a upon cos square a. This will get cancelled, we will get 1. Therefore we will get sec raised to 4a into 1 minus sin raised to 4a minus 2 tan square a is equals to 1. Hence proved. Now in question number 12, the question given is tan theta upon sec theta minus 1. We have to prove this is equals to tan theta plus sec theta plus 1 upon tan theta plus sec theta minus 1. So basically we want tan theta and sec theta on the right hand side. So here we can use the identity formula, that is 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta. So tan square theta can be written as sec square theta minus 1. This can be written as tan theta into tan theta, and sec square theta minus 1 can be written as sec theta minus 1 into sec theta plus 1. On left hand side we want tan theta upon sec theta minus 1, so we can write this as tan theta upon sec theta minus 1 is equals to, here we will get sec theta plus 1 by cross multiplying this upon sec theta plus 1 upon tan theta. Now we want sec theta plus 1 on the numerator and sec theta minus 1 in the denominator. So by using theorem on equal ratios, what is theorem on equal ratios? If we have given a upon b equals to c upon d, then we can write a upon b equals to c upon d is also equals to a plus c upon b plus d. So here we will get tan theta upon sec theta minus 1 is equals to sec theta plus 1 upon tan theta, which is equals to tan theta plus sec theta plus 1 upon tan theta plus sec theta minus 1. Therefore tan theta upon sec theta minus 1 is equals to tan theta plus sec theta plus 1 upon tan theta plus sec theta minus 1. Therefore left hand side equals right hand side, hence proved. Thank you.